Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Holly. Today I'm going to be doing my plan as I go spread for the week of February 20th. And the kit I'm using is that kit I just showed you from Cricut Paper Co. I will try to link to the haul below where I included this kit. I ordered it during the PBC sale and it was my first time ordering from Cricut Paper Co. in a while. She used to have a matte paper, but she switched to a matte vinyl. And the matte vinyl is really nice. As you can see here, it's like crazy easy to lift from. Like I basically was just working with that bottom washi a ton and I never even tore the paper, which would be unheard of with like something like glossy or whatever. So that is really nice. And this kit is like art that was from Cheeky Darling and I had really wanted to use it, but I was like I was hoping that like one of my favorite shops would use it and I never really found a kit that I loved with it. And so when I saw this during the PBC sale, I decided to go ahead and pick this up. The Cricut Paper Co. kits I think are formatted like a little different than a lot of them. They have like a base kit where you only get 7 full boxes. So then I bought an extra page of full boxes. So I ended up with a ton of full boxes. So what I'm doing here is just cutting up some of those because I didn't get a sheet with like regular washi. I just had the bottom washi on the header sheet. And so what I did was just cut up some of the full boxes to use kind of as washi throughout the spread. So as you can see here, I am working on my sidebar and I just used that girl sticker in the top left corner and then put the habit trackers down. And now I am cutting up more washi. And I ended up switching out and not using that bright red box. It ended up looking a little too bright to me. I'll come back to that in a little bit. But for now, putting that in to do some like odds and ends. And here you can see I'm digging out some leftovers from a Shop Jessica Hearts kit. I also didn't get the ombre heart checklist that went with this kit just because I knew I probably wasn't going to use it in get a chance to use it in like my regular planner. So I figured I could pull in some multicolor stuff I had and I was able to use up some leftovers. So you'll see me use leftovers from that Shop Jessica Hearts kit throughout this spread. It was her like Winter's Dream spread. I also did a plan as I go with that and I'll try to remember to link that below as well. So I added in just like an odds and ends header to mark down Happy Mail, and then dinners, that was another Shop Jessica Hearts weekly ombre to track my dinners for the week. And now I'm trying to decide how I want to mark my videos down. I ended up going with those Shop Jessica Hearts glitter quarter boxes. It's like a little glitter flag on top of a neutral quarter box, and it's the rose gold glitter ones, and I loved that. And then on Monday, so I decided to just use those quarter boxes instead of trying to do anything with like a Clever Gal Crafts heart or something like that. And then on Monday, I am gonna like put some washi or, a full box that I'm going to cut up here behind that little squiggly quarter box there. I really like the scallop quarter boxes. I think those are really, really cute. I like the shape of them a lot. And again, it was just so easy to kind of work and like move things around. The one thing with the matte vinyl though is that you do need a special pen to write on it. So you could see just a second ago, I showed you that I was using the Staedtler Lumo Color marker pen. And I found that worked definitely the best with this. I like it better than the Sharpie even. I like it for Cricut Paper Co. stickers and also for GP Sticker Studios. And so, because they have pretty similar paper. And then on Monday, I'm just moving on. I laid down that beautiful purple full box. I just love that box. And then I used an Aria's Daydream neutral quarter box there, layered with an emoji that's crying to mark down that I basically had an existential crisis on Monday night because I'm a crazy person. But yeah, just kind of had like a breakdown about a lot of things to Dan. And the plan as I go is meant to be honest, an honest recap of my time. So that happened. Certainly not what I had planned in my original planner to do that night. So that's why I like doing these memory keeping spreads. And then I just marked down cooking and dinner with Dan using a little thing left over from that Shop Jessica Hearts kit. And then that little half box there is from the Cricut Paper Co. kit, and the laptop is from Thumbprints Co. You will see me use a neutral sampler from Thumbprints Co. kind of throughout this spread, and I am bringing that in. And then on to Tuesday, marking down my video for that day again with that Shop Jessica Hearts sticker. And then I didn't really have a ton else going on during the day, so I just kind of jumped right to my evening activities, and I went to an exercise class after work, and I used that full box in the morning to kind of block out that time. And for the exercise class, I'm taking a half box, and then again from the Thumbprints Co. sampler, I took a little gray kettlebell because I thought that was cute. And then I wanted to mark down that I just kind of spent some time with my husband. We've been trying to spend a little bit more time during the week together. Like often we always spend like pretty much the entire weekend together doing stuff, but during the weeks, like we each have our own like computer space in the house, and we tend to kind of like go and like do our own thing, which on the one hand is like totally fine because we're both introverts, but on the other, we kind of miss each other. We get to the weekend and we're like, oh, time. So we're trying to make like a dedicated point to do more of that during the week. So I use the really cute little Once More with Love and Coffee Monsters Co. collab stickers, and it's like a little emoji and Munchkin laughing together. I think that is so cute. And then I'm going to go back and add in the Happy Mail script icon from the kit to note down that I received the sweetest package from Gabby from GP Sticker Studio. She sent me like, you'll see it in my haul this week, but she sent me like Happy Mail that was for the fact that I had like lost somebody recently. So she just sent me some surprise Happy Mail, and it was so touching and so sweet. So I really appreciated that. And anyway, now I'm going back and fixing the sidebar because it was driving me nuts, and cutting up another one of these full boxes and to use at the bottom there. And then ended up watching the Detour premiere, which is a show on TBS, and I like it a lot. We watched the first season, my husband and I, and we ended up really enjoying it, so we're watching it again this season. And that TV was also from the Thumbprints Co. sampler, by the way. And then on to Wednesday, marked down my video again, and then I used the scalloped quarter box there and a little cleaning icon from the kit to note down a cleaning appointment. And then I decided that looked a little boring, so I brought in a cute little Coffee Monsters Co. emoji to note that down. I was trying to use a little bit fewer emojis this week. I just wanted to not use like so many as I have been using. So I tried to keep it to like 1 or 2 a day. And then I am noting down that during the day at lunch, I was able to go out for a run. It was gorgeous weather here last week. It was unbelievable. It was like in the 70s in February, insane. So had to get out and enjoy that. So I ran around the mall at lunch, which was super fun. And the mall being like the national mall, not like the local mall. And that is a Piper Paper Co. sneaker that I used to mark that down. And then that night, my husband and I went out for dinner to like a local, kind of like an and pizza, like they do kind of fast casual pizza. And so I had to dig out my Once More with Love Munchkin pizzas, of course. And then that night, I just kind of worked on some YouTube stuff. So I took a little 3-star checklist from the kit, and I decided to write on it on the like the washi sheet as opposed to writing against the coil. And like you can just see, it was so easy to just pull up stickers and kind of move them around as I needed, which was so nice. And so I'm just layering that over the full box and a to-do header. And then I'm going to bring in that GP Sticker Studio little YouTube clapper to note down that those were kind of YouTube tasks. I thought that looked cute. And then on to Thursday. Thursday, I got up crazy early to go to a 6:30 a.m. yoga class. I cannot do that every day by any stretch of the way, but at Thursday, it's always like, oh, the weekend is soon, I'll be able to sleep then. So I don't mind doing it on Thursday. And there I'm taking my favorite Crafts by Towie yoga stickers to note that. And then Thursday, I really didn't have that much going on. I honestly had to work, and I ended up working late. So I just used the full box there to block out some time. And I'm noting down like that I worked late on that half box and grabbing a little emoji to layer over it as well. And then that night, I was just kind of feeling so spent. So like anytime I wasn't working, I ended up doing like some lazy internet times. So I'm going to take another one of those Aria's Daydream little quarter boxes that I got on a $2 Tuesday and layer also one of her laptops on top of it, and to note down that I just had like lazy internet times. And I'm sorry you guys are seeing so much of my face in this video. I am like trying to get this edited really quickly, so I can't be quite as detailed as normal. So apologies. And anyway, on to Friday, I am going to put a full box down at the top of the page. I just loved these like super, I didn't like the like big florals as much, but I loved these like delicate ones with like the leaves and stuff. I didn't like the big roses ones as much, but these ones that are like very classic cheeky darling flowers and florals, I loved those. So anyway, I used the little Friday sticker that came in the kit because why not? It was very cute. And then again, it was gorgeous weather, and I had like worked a lot the day before, and so I was able to sneak out at lunch to go for another run, and that is a Piper Paper Co. Sneaker sticker again to use that. And then after work, I had a good chat with my mom, so I'm taking a little Once More with Love phone emoji or munchkin, I get them confused, on a quarter box to note that down. And then I definitely had to like my husband was like, you had like one free like 4 hour period this weekend and you chose to go to Target during that. And I was like, yes, absolutely, I chose to go to Target. So I went to Target, and that is a sticker from Soda Pop Studio that Jen Lucas, or what is she? Jen Dot Plans on Instagram sent me. So thank you so much, Jen. That was really sweet of you. And then that night I watched the Big Little Liars premiere because I hadn't watched that yet, and I really loved that. So I'm excited to watch that. And then I just kind of like worked on my just playing with stickers and printables and did my nails. So just a lazy night. So I used that little lazy day sticker from the kit. And then on to Saturday, I woke up and filmed my Erin Condren video first before I got going on with my day because I wanted to get that done. And then I had a really fun day. I went to Journal Club with my friends and used that It's Always Wine O'Clock sticker from Once More with Love because we didn't have wine, we had mimosas, but there was definitely some imbibing involved in that afternoon. And not too much though, because I had drove, but then I got a freaking parking ticket, and it was a really expensive parking ticket, and it was in a spot that my friend was like, oh yeah, don't worry about parking there, everybody always parks there and it's fine. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? So I was really annoyed, but I got over it. And then I came home, I did a little bit more filming and editing, so I'm just cutting down a little list to note that down and layering a little to-do header over that. And then that night I had another event, and I went to a wine tasting that was like kind of like a wine and cheese party with a friend of mine was visiting. One of my best friends from college was here out of town, and some of her other friends were doing this party, and I hadn't met them before, but my husband and I went, and we actually had a ball and like tried some really, really good and interesting wines. She went to like MIT, and she's like a genius scientist, and all her friends are genius scientists, and they had like the genius scientist approach to tasting wine. So it was a lot of fun. And I used that very cute little Fox and Pip sticker to note down that party. I just thought that was kind of cute and celebratory. And then on to Sunday, I put down my video first in the morning there. And then I am going to note down that we went to an exercise class using a quarter box, and I'm just trying to find one where I like the color, and I'm layering, nope, I'm not. I'm going to take a Thumbprints Co. kettlebell, again from that little neutral sampler, to note down that we went to that class. And then I went out to lunch with my husband, so I'm going to take a little thing from the Shop Jessica Hart's leftovers that I'm pulling in throughout, just to note that down. And then I went out with my friend, the same one that was visiting the night before. We decided we wanted to have more one-on-one catch-up time, so we went out for some Sunday Funday beers, which was a lot of fun. So I'm taking a little munchkin that says cheers, and very cute. And I'm going to come back with a Sunday Funday sticker in a minute. But first I am layering down that I did filming and editing once I got back. And then I did some meal prep, and that is a Prep Your Meal sticker from Piper Paper Co. And then I realized I forgot to note down that I actually got groceries in the middle of that. So taking the little grocery icon from the kit, layered over one of those Shop Jessica Hart's little things. And then at the bottom of the day, I'm just putting that washi, and I'm going to put down one of the Aria's Daydream little quarter boxes there and layered the laundry sticker left over from Chop Jessica Hearts over it to note down doing laundry. And then you can see I did go back with that Sunday Fun Day sticker. And then finally, I am going through with a GP Sticker Studio little relax bubble bath one because I was able to take a bubble bath that night. And so that is pretty much it for this spread. I love how this turned out. I definitely thought the Cricut Paper Co. stickers were really easy to work with and enjoyed them. And so give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe to see more. Thanks!